Okay folks, this is something that I could both love and hate at the same time. So we'll see why that is the case, why I have this feeling for this item, or the pictures and all that. Let's see what we can do with it. It's going to be a challenging one, but we can see if we can make it look good. Okay, let's see what this is. It's a can of V. It's empty, but it's a can of V energy drink, and we're interested in the graphic. I'm going to roll it across the glass. The reason why I hate it is the word blue. I can't stand looking at that word most of the time, because it represents something that's current in my life, and that is anxiety and depression type moods. And I really struggle with it. I get anxious about so much in my life, and I just don't want to be reminded. And the word blue reminds me and it feels like a trigger, like it triggers. And it feels like a jinx that every time I see the word blue, something horrible makes me feel blue. I feel blue and depressed, down in the dumps. And it really hurts. And I feel it's almost like, it's a little bit like a slap in the face when I see the word blue. It's a slap in the face. It really is a real horrid feeling that I get. I try to counterbalance it with yellow. I do see the word yellow and I think great, but then yellow doesn't seem to have the same effect that blue does. So yellow seems like it has no effect, which means I'm dominated by these negativities, even though I'm trying to climb my way to positivity. I'm trying to bring myself up by seeing the word yellow, and then bringing myself up. I'm actually thinking this looks quite nice. We could stretch it and maybe make that the centre of the job. Something different. We don't necessarily have to have the whole thing opened up. We've got to do some creative license here. But basically the word blue I don't like it. But I thought I'd bring it out with this demo anyway. I thought I'd show something of it. Just to show you folks, just to talk about this. Something useful and out of something negative, folks. A positive from a negative. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to get in touch with a loved one, Luigi, and I'm trying to get this stuff to go to air on the news, on the primetime news, on a typical free-to-air television channel. And I'm just trying to ply my craft or trade or art, whatever you want to call it, as a photocopier artist, because he is into this stuff as well, and he was attracted to me, I think, because of this, and I really miss him, and I feel the blues being away from him. I really do, and I'm trying my hardest to get this stuff out there. And I'm using this as an opportunity to make a negative into a positive. So I normally hate seeing the word blue, I normally hate hearing it, but because there is a message behind this, and I feel, and now here we go, replenish toner. This is we're okay. We're not going to. We don't have far to go. We just have to open and close the front door for now, until we get a supply of toner. But basically, we're just gonna so this is the black toner. It's been going quite well. This is our first toner out indication we've had. We won't lose the settings. We only lose the settings when we actually replace the cartridge, which is a real stupid idea from this company, Konica fucking dumbass Minolta. But basically, I'm trying to turn this. It's a nice graphic, you know, don't get me wrong. The colour itself, blue, is not a problem in itself. It's just the meanings. It's just seeing the word or hearing the word. Maybe seeing the blue too often. Like maybe I just can't seem to get rid of the blues in my life. And being away from Luigi seems to drive it. I know that when I find Luigi, I'll be so in love with him and so happy to be with him that this blue stuff will just disappear and I won't have a meaning for it. So the word blue won't any longer be an offence. So let's see. This is going to be a tricky one to line up. I'll have to try and line it up here. There's no other way. But basically, I just thought I'd use this symbol of negativity and make it into something positive. Interesting, almost like a donut shape. I think now we can call this blue demo quits.